Hello, this is Bill Bullard with R-CALF USA, the voice of the independent cattle producer in the United States of America. Well, it's August again, and this is when R-CALF USA holds its annual convention. R-CALF USA's 21st annual convention and trade show will be held next week, beginning Wednesday, August 19th, and continuing through Friday, August 21st. It will be held in the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota and in the historic city of Deadwood at the Lodge in Deadwood. This year's theme is Rally for the American Rancher. Now, if you're a cattleman or cattlewoman interested in shaping the future of the U.S. cattle industry, then you won't want to miss this year's convention. As evidenced by the solutions to our industry's major challenges that R-CALF USA has already put in motion, this is the organization that is on the leading edge of preserving economic opportunities for independent U.S. cattle ranchers. Our speakers include R-CALF USA's attorneys for our ongoing class action antitrust lawsuit that we filed against the Big Four packers long before the Holcomb, Kansas fire and long before the COVID-19 outbreak. Our checkoff lawsuit attorney will be providing an overview of our ongoing case against the operation of the beef checkoff program that is now under appeal in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. And our attorney representing independent cattlemen against the Secretary of Agriculture's wrongful effort to force independent cattle producers to mark their cattle with radio frequency identification ear tags will describe the next steps in this groundbreaking lawsuit. Also lined up to speak are industry experts who will discuss such important topics as globalization, antitrust, animal health, and trade, as well as fresh new panels featuring advocates, influencers, young ranchers, livestock auction owners, and more. If the federal travel restriction is lifted in time, convention goers will hear directly from the U.S. Federal Trade Commissioner Rahi Chopra, who has taken a special interest in reforming the broken cattle market. This is the real deal. This is a convention put on by American cattle producers for American cattle producers. Now, our keynote speaker this year is Kurt Euler, chairman of the Made in America movement. You can listen to Kurt's invitation message by going to our website at www.r-calfusa.com and clicking on convention. The first day of our convention, which is Wednesday, August 19th, is our Private Property Rights Day, with an emphasis on issues facing range allotment owners. It will be an all-day workshop put on by Dr. Angus McIntosh. He's the executive director of the relatively new Range Allotment Owners Association. Also presenting at the workshop is Hayden Ballard of J.D. Ballard Law Firm in Beaver, Utah. Now, day 2 begins with the formal convention kickoff and speakers interspersed with our lawsuit attorneys I mentioned earlier. The first such speaker is Tracy Hunt, an attorney and rancher from Wyoming, who will explain the dangers the Global Roundtable for Sustainable Beef poses to the liberties, freedoms, and opportunities that independent cattle producers want to preserve for themselves and their children. Another speaker is Dr. Diana Moss, president of the American Antitrust Institute, and she will provide an update on public and private antitrust enforcement in America. Now, near the end of day 2, Michael Stumo, CEO of the Coalition for a Prosperous America, will discuss balancing U.S. trade and protecting sovereignty to create jobs, growth, and prosperity for America. On Friday, the final day of the convention, we'll discuss the recently initiated petition drive to give independent cattle producers an opportunity to vote on whether to keep the 35-year-old beef checkoff program in place. We'll also hear from U.S.-based manufacturer Zach Model, the chief alignment officer and owner of Atlas Tool Works, and he'll talk about the impacts of globalization on U.S. manufacturing and what can be done about it. The FTC Commissioner Rahi Chopra is scheduled to speak Friday afternoon about the USDA's proposed rule under the Packers and Stockyards Act. And our keynote speaker, Kurt Euler, will deliver his keynote address regarding the Made in America movement near the close of the convention on Friday. These are only some of the highlights of what will be perhaps the most important and informative gathering of cattle producers in America. You won't hear and learn anywhere else what you will hear and learn at R-CALF USA's 21st annual convention in Deadwood. As you know, the world is not as it should be, and it will take leadership and determination to begin rebuilding our cattle industry and our country. This convention marks the beginning of that effort. Whether you're a seasoned rancher, a new rancher, or an aspiring rancher, you won't want to miss this event. So go to our website at www.r-calfusa.com to register. With that, thank you and goodbye.